Can you describe a significant turning point in your life?
The best decision that I ever made was moving out of my hometown in the Washington, D.C. area out to Austin, Texas. And I tell every young person, the best thing that you can do right now, if you're watching this, if you are in a town, a city with people that are not like-minded, that do not want more for themselves, that do not want to grow, you need to get out of your hometown immediately and follow the money, wherever that may be. If you want to go into finance, if you want to go in the money business, go to New York City. Every dollar in the world flows through New York City. If you want to go into tech, get to Silicon Valley. That's exactly what I did. I moved to an entrepreneurial place and built a multi-million-dollar business in my early 20s.
Having made millions at a young age, what's the biggest lesson you've learned?
Concentration builds wealth, but diversification keeps it. You know, I'm huge on focus. Focus stands for follow one course until successful. I built my wealth in content creation, but now I've diversified a lot over the last year. I've been buying a lot of real estate and, just focus on growing the team, right? We've got 50 employees now, investing back in like a champ and trying to go from 10 million to 20 million.
If you could go back to day one when you first started, what would you have done differently?
Nothing at all. And I say that because I'm very thankful for a lot of the lessons that I've learned. Losing money, missing out on big opportunities, because you have to go through it to grow through it. And that's exactly what we did, right? If you don't make those mistakes, then you're not going to learn from them ultimately. And sometimes you need to feel them yourself and need to learn. You have to go through that adversity to, first of all, see if you are resilient to actually get through entrepreneurship, because it's tough, man. I was just talking about it upstage, man. It's a long game, especially in the media business, especially as a content creator. It's not overnight. Anybody that blew up overnight, they're not around anymore. I promise you that. Like this was 4 years in the making, 3 years before we really started to make a lot of money, but it was all worth it.
Looking back at all the interviews you've done, which one's been your favorite?
You know what, Will Smith, actually, and I talk about that one a lot, the actor. He gave a lot of incredible advice. I mean, he's made a lot of money, he's had a ton of success, but in particular, the thing that really stood out to me the most was he preached something that I truly believe in, which is that you can't take advice from people that you wouldn't trade places with. And most often than not, the thing that keeps people broke in today's world is they listen to other broke people. And, they listen to what those people want from them. Even your family, even your friends. A lot of the times they want what's safest for you. They don't know what's best for you, right? And so therefore, again, you gotta challenge yourself. You gotta get out of your comfort zone. You gotta get to places where people understand what it's like to have a bigger vision. I always like to say that the biggest and fastest way to kill a big dream is to introduce it to a small mind.